Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm on a roll today, so I'm hoping to shoot a few videos. I haven't really shot any in a while, so I kind of miss it. I miss looking at myself and showing pictures, but there you go. So I recently was gifted a gift voucher for WH Smith's for Secret Santa where I worked, and I've been going in there now for a couple of weeks. Obviously I want a deck, and every time I go in there's really nothing there that's pulling me in. So I did buy a deck. I'll show it you in a second. You'll see what it is because it'll say there, but I was debating between this and another deck, and I was like, I liked the look of the other deck, and I mean, I'm half kicking myself that I didn't buy the other deck, but I thought, no, I'm going to buy this deck and give it a go, which is the Archangel Oracle deck by DV. We won't go into DV, really. Let's enjoy the artwork. So this is a 45 Oracle deck, which will help you familiarise with the 15 Archangels and give you messages from them. So I can't remember if I've done a video, but I posted on my Facebook page about my my love for Ambika Walters's Angel Oracle, and I did have another DV deck that I ended up gifting to a woman that I work with, because I wasn't feeling it, the artwork, the messages, it just wasn't my bag. It was a purple box, can't remember what it was now. So I got this one. It didn't cost me anything because of the voucher, so I thought I'd give it a go, and it's not gilded. I was like, no, but that's fine. I think I have got some Hay House decks that aren't gilded, but you know, when you get them out and you like look down the side, there's no gilding. It was broken. But anyway, so let's have a look at them. There are tons of videos out there about these decks, so I'm not actually going to go into too much detail. Really, is just a small video to let you know what I bought. You know I love them. So the guidebook, when I got it out, I was like, really? I must admit, I'm quite used to Hay House, like I suppose like I'm used to them being quite thick. I mean, this is still like thick in comparison to a little white book, but it's still not as thick as I had thought it would be. And you know, it gives you the meanings of the cards, and it also says about how to work with that angel, which I thought was quite good. And I like the fact that you can use a pendulum method to pick your cards. I was like, I've got a pendulum. That's a great idea. So just to give you a flavour, so if you wanted to work with Archangel Uriel, Uriel's energy is pale yellow like a candle's glow. Whenever you need ideas or intellectual guidance, contact him. His energy is aligned with the amber crystal. So I think it's probably a more personal thing than that, because my deep love is Archangel Metatron, and here we have Metatron's aura is a beautiful violet and seafoam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. Well, when I meditate and when I contact Metatron, I don't see violet and green. I see pink and reds and other different colours. So I think it's kind of personal. I think this is a guide. Obviously it's called a guidebook, and I imagine this is how DV, you know, connected with those angels, and perhaps it's just kind of a little nudge. But I wouldn't necessarily say that if you want to work with Michael and you sit and you meditate and you don't see the colours that DV saw, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not connecting with that angel at all. I think it's certainly a personal approach, but it's nice to have it in there, especially if it's you know, you're new to it. The one thing I really like about this book is the fact that it tells you who the artists are at the back. I love that, because when I was going through, some images were striking me more than others. Just personally, it's not a slight at anyone. And it was so good to go to the back of the book and find out who that person was. So I've bookmarked a few so that I can have a look on their website and see about see if they do prints. Some of them are UK based, so I'm like, oh, that would be amazing. So with Oracle decks, I have, it's only a recent thing really, I have taken to, and it started with the other DP deck. If I have an Oracle deck and there is a card in there that I do not like, not because I find it affronting or there's something in me that's like, yeah, we need to look at this, but it just doesn't gel with who I am as a person, I put them away. So for instance, these are the decks, these are the cards I use. I have these that I don't, and they're separated by the book. So that's what I do. So I have 4 out of this that I don't use, which is Healthy Lifestyle, Hello from Heaven, Remember Who You Are, and Indigo and Crystal Children. I don't use these. They don't feel like they apply to my belief or my life's work. And you know, I mentioned this the other day, and some of you guys commented, because you're awesome, that Hay House decks lately are just a little bit shoddy. The box inside is peeling. The cards still have some of the card coming away. The back of the box and the book is damaged. I was just like, really? Well, you can't blame the outside of the box too much, because that could have just been W.H. Smith's. But you know what I mean? So I'm like, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's have a look at Blue Angel decks. Let's take a note out of their book. Anyway, so I'm just trying to get some of the card off the top. It's fine. It's a printing thing. I get it. It'll come off once I use them more. And I have used them. I did a draw with them. Do we have the 2 cards? Yeah. I actually asked other ways that I might be able to connect with the angel realm, angel spirits, the beings that are angels to me. And I had Clear Your Space and Moon Cycles. I was like, ooh, I like that. So with most of these decks, you get a keyword and then a bit of info at the bottom. And I actually really like the art on both of these cards. I think they're wonderful. So I was really quite pleased. I was quite taken with that. I was like, oh yeah, that's really good. So there's an in so far. So and I did debate about buying it, because you know I am aware. I'm not active as some people are in the community, but I'm often on the edges. So I have heard about DB's new journey and all that jazz, and part of me was like, should I really also be buying one of her decks? But I thought, yeah, the angels would want me to buy a deck. And they have been coming through lately. Whether you believe in angels or not, I certainly do. So I'm going to take what I believe. And, you know, there was something very important that I needed to do. And I'd been putting it off and hadn't done it. And then I got 3 signs in one day for this thing. And I was just like, all right, I'm on it, you know. So there we go. Yeah, we got a printing error, well, I guess, on this one. If you can see there that it's kind of... Both activities are important, blank, for you right now. So I think it was just to try and fit it in with the... you can't see that, beg your pardon. I think it was to try and fit it in with the design, so that, you know, we weren't left with like one word, like the alignment. But I don't know. So, but that being said, forget that. I like the artwork. I'm not bashing. I'm being honest. You know, I didn't buy them, but somebody used their hard-earned money to buy them, so I'm just giving an honest opinion. Some of the notes at the bottom, the little bit that you get, it feels rushed. You can't put that much information, I know, on a card, but I'll find one in a minute. I've got one in mind. I'll see if it'll pop up. And yeah, again, overly, this is not really how I see angels per se. I see them more as odd-looking beings. There is that kind of angel. I can't pronounce it, but they look more like aliens, and I'm much more of that vibe. I'm much more of a cosmic feeling rather than a white man with wings. You know, they're the Black Knight, they're the Green Tree. You know, I don't necessarily see them as these beings coming down from heaven with the pearly gates behind them. That's just me. I'm not having a go at anyone at all. That's just how I see them. But I still thought I'd give it a go. because it's somebody else's vision of angels, and I thought, and I have loads of decks with someone else's vision of something, so why not give it a go? But yeah, it has prompted me. It has prompted me to perhaps try and make my own angel deck. I did a drawing last night. It's amazing. I loved it. I wouldn't want to try and draw a whole deck, so as usual I'll collage or take what are they called, those free images that you can get off of websites. Sorry, I'm just trying to pause because I need to sneeze. No, it was a fake out. You know, so I'd probably do something like that. I currently have 32 cards. Obviously you can't see them, but I've got 32 cards already saved on my desktop for a deck I'm working with, or I want to make, should I say, and I'm really excited about that. But it's kind of, the images that I've chosen are so are so gorgeous that I just don't know how to proceed now, like what to put on them. So it'll probably just be a deck for myself, because the artwork isn't mine, even though it's free to distribute. If I did sell it, the money would go to charity without a doubt, because it's not my money, it's not my artwork. So but it is free for distribution, but I don't know if it's free to sell. But if it went to charity, I'm sure people wouldn't mind too much. But I'll look into that should I go down that road. But anyway, I've waffled off, so it made me want to do that sort of thing. Because don't get me wrong, I love like the old artwork of like the angel wings and the cherubs, and you know, I'm not having a go at the history of the artwork that has really brought about what angels look like to most people. You know, the artwork, just going back, it's so stunning. But yeah, so I definitely use wings. I do love some wings. So let's see if I can find one of those cards that I'm like, okay, the message is not that. This one's lush. This one is peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. That's a wonderful card, I think. So that message is kind of on point. So, and then we've got Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Didn't know that Metatron and chakras were a thing, but that's interesting. That's something I could look into, because, you know, loves Metatron. So, but we'll see. Let's see. Hold on, you'll just have to sit there a sec. Take several. See, some of these are really, really helpful, like just a little pick me up, especially for people like me. Take several deep breaths and exhale. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. I love that, you know. Oh, if this is not Stevie Nicks, I don't know what is. And this card made me go straight to the book to find out who the artist was. Gorgeous. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Bit vague for my tastes, but that's fine. So it's gorgeous. But they're meant to be read intuitively. DV does say that in the book. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. That's nice. Right. Let's speed this up so I can find the one I'm trying. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. That's nice. So it's kind of like 50-50. Some of them I'm like, yeah, these are great, you know, really just like little pockets of, ooh. And then there's others like, really? Is that all we've got? I can't even get them in the freaking box. Hold on. Do you know, they might be the ones that I've actually put away. I think it is. Anyway, I'll get them out. So, and there's leadership. So the artwork, like I said, is done by different artists, and I really like the artwork, even if they're not my personal vision. That doesn't matter. The artwork is, I think, still exquisite. And this was meant to be a quick video, and it's waffling on. So we have healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimum health. I was like, I know. Your loved ones are in heaven and doing them fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. I personally don't believe in heaven, so that card was a bit too, nah, you're alright. You are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. I, again, don't believe in the concept of God, so it's not quite, which is funny, isn't it? Because angels are of God's realm, and I'm like, angels I can get behind, God not so much, but that's just who I am. You have a bond with children, and particularly you can help children who are sensitive. I don't care about children. I mean, if I see one of them getting knocked down in the street, I'll help one out, but personally, so there you go. So yeah, that is the Archangel deck from DB. Yeah, Archangel Oracle deck. So there we go. I'm quite happy with it. We'll see how we go. Yeah, let me know what you think of the deck. Not necessarily me. No, I'm kidding, do what you want. But there you go. So that's that video. So thank you for stopping by, and yeah, until next time, which will probably be in about 2 minutes.